Hey, are you ready to explore some of the most incredible and vibrant cities in the US? With fantastic skylines, hip histories, beach escapes, and really energetic cultures, there are cities here that promise unforgettable experiences for all types of travelers. In this video, we're going to take you on a tour in order to discover the top 10 most beautiful cities to visit in the US in 2025. These cities are not only places to visit, but they are full of culture, adventure, and inspiration. If you're daydreaming about walking along beaches, basking in sunshine, promenading in urban energy, or soaking up the historic charm of old neighborhoods, these are the cities that will make it happen. So, get ready to experience stunning scenery, amazing grub, and hipster cool that will make each one of these spots a travel bucket list hit for the next year. Count down with us from 10 to 1, because your next vacation could be here on this list. Number 10. San Francisco, a city where technology, culture, and sophistication converge. Famous for its legendary Golden Gate Bridge, it's home to stunning scenery, quaint neighborhoods, and a charm that's second to none. From a ride on the famous cable cars along the rolling hills to a stroll through the vibrant painted ladies and crowded Chinatown, San Francisco has something to offer everyone. Take a ferry to notorious Alcatraz Island, or enjoy fresh seafood and sourdough bread at Fisherman's Wharf. Nature enthusiasts will find out that Golden Gate Park is a city oasis, and the breathtaking scenery from Twin Peaks or Baker Beach will leave you speechless. From strolling along Lombard Street to seeing the offbeat art scene to just basking in the city's legendary fog, San Francisco is one of those cities that remains with you well after you've left. Number 9. Philadelphia, the city where American history comes alive. This is where the Liberty Bell and Independence Hall retell America's birth, and it is a spot history enthusiasts need to visit. But Philly's not just about the past, it's also very much alive today. Get a real Philly cheesesteak, check out the incredible vendors at Reading Terminal Market, or take in the stunning murals that make Philadelphia this cool open-air art museum. If you're starved for something legendary, by all means, run up the rocky steps at the Philadelphia Museum of Art, or simply linger by scenic Boathouse Row. A blend of historic landmarks and contemporary living, Philadelphia is one of those places that lingers with you long after you've departed. Number 8. Nashville. Let's get the music going in Nashville, Tennessee. That is correct, Music City. It's renowned for possessing incredible live music, and it's basically the country music capital with great venues such as the Grand Ole Opry and the Ryman Auditorium. You have to head to Broadway. The live music is playing 24/7 at the honky-tonk bars. And seriously, you can't visit Nashville without tasting the hot, spicy Nashville chicken. It's incredible. For a quieter part of town, go to Centennial Park, which boasts a full-scale reproduction of the Parthenon, or go see the vibrant art scene in locales like the Gulch. With its energetic feel, southern charm, and its musical heritage, Nashville is a city that will leave a lasting impression. Number 7. New Orleans, a city vibrant with culture, history, and atmosphere. Famous for its lively French Quarter and the well-known Mardi Gras festivities, New Orleans is a city where music, food, and tradition unite in spectacular harmony. Walk along those colorful streets with all the hip old buildings, and be sure to visit Bourbon Street and St. Louis Cathedral while you're in town. New Orleans is completely a food lover's heaven. Have some gumbo, jambalaya, and those tasty crunchy beignets at Café du Monde. If you love music, this is where jazz originated, and you can watch watch live performances in the city's legendary bars. With all the wild parties, great culture, and great food, New Orleans provides you with an experience that you will never forget. Number 6. San Diego. A great combination of relaxed beach life, rich culture, and natural beauty. Famous for its perfect weather 365 days a year, San Diego is paradise for beach and outdoors enthusiasts. You absolutely must spend a day in Balboa Park. They have museums, gardens, and even the world-famous San Diego Zoo. Or you can relax on Coronado Island's sun-kissed beaches. There are pleasant places like La Jolla and Pacific Beach, so you'll have plenty of places to soak up some rays, or even attempt your hand at surfing. San Diego's Old Town transports you totally to the past, with its incredible history and scrumptious Mexican food, and the hip Gaslamp Quarter is all about nightlife, great grub, and good times. If you're an adrenaline junkie, just chillin', or soaking up those stunning views, San Diego's blend of nature and urban excitement makes it a destination you won't soon forget. Number 5. Chicago. Chicago's famous for its amazing skyline, trendy buildings, and deep cultural vibe. From looking up at the Willis Tower to walking around the beautiful Millennium Park, Chicago's mix of modern and old-school charm is simply unbeatable. Begin your vacation with the globe-famous Cloud Gate, or the Bean, and take in the splendor of Navy Pier on Lake Michigan. Chicago is also a foodie's paradise with its classic deep dish pizza and lively dining scene that includes everything from high-end fine dining to street food. If you're an art lover, you simply must visit the Art Institute of Chicago. It's got some incredible masterpieces from around the world. And then you've also got hip hoods like Wicker Park and Lincoln Park, each with its own character, so there's always something new to discover in Chicago. With that incredible skyline, cultural attractions, and vibrant energy, Chicago absolutely gets urban living right, but with a Midwestern flair. Number 4. Honolulu, Oahu. We're bound for the tropical paradise of Honolulu, on the island of Oahu, Hawaii. With its gorgeous beaches, verdant landscapes, and breezy cultural vibe, Honolulu is a dream come true. Relax at Waikiki Beach, the fabled beach where you can ride some waves or simply bask in the sun and enjoy fantastic vistas of Diamond Head. For something more secluded, go to Lanakai's secret beaches, or trek the stunning trails at Manoa Falls. Honolulu's not all about appearance. It's got plenty of history as well, such as the infamous Pearl Harbor and the vibrant Iolani Palace, the sole royal palace in the United States. You absolutely have to visit Chinatown for some local food and some really one-of-a-kind shopping. If you're in the mood for a good time or just want to relax, Honolulu's got it all with its cool island vibe, stunning scenery, and completely one-of-a-kind culture. Number 3. Boston. It's a city full of history, culture, and that classic vibe. Being one of the oldest cities in the US, Boston is definitely a place you gotta check out if you're into America's early history. Stroll along the iconic Freedom Trail, a 2.5-mile path that stops at 16 historic landmarks such as Boston Common and the Paul Revere House. There are a few great museums in the city as well, such as the Museum of Fine Arts and the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum, which are chock full of tons of art and culture. But Boston's not all about the past. It's also a vibrant contemporary city. You need to take some time to explore the hip Seaport District for food and shopping, or just relax by the water at Harbor Walk. And for goodness sake, don't miss Fenway Park, home of the Boston Red Sox, if you want to get a real sense of local sporting life. Boston has this incredible blend of old-time charm, the atmosphere of such institutions as Harvard University, and that urban energy that completely enchants each and every one of its visitors. Number 2. Washington, D.C. We have the U.S. capital, Washington, D.C. It is where history, politics, and culture converge in a big way. You might be looking at the iconic National Mall, visiting some incredible museums, or just taking in the phenomenal buildings, but D.C. gives you an atmosphere that is really one of a kind. Start your day off by viewing the U.S. Capitol, and walk on over to the Lincoln Memorial, Washington Monument, and the Grand Jefferson Memorial. If you're a history enthusiast, you have to check out the Smithsonian Museums. They offer natural history, art, and American history, just to mention a few. D.C. boasts some of the most beautiful spring cherry blossoms, and the tidal basin is just such an enchanted place. The vibrant neighborhoods such as Georgetown and DuPont Circle combine the city's historic ambiance with a hip, contemporary style, complete with excellent shopping, eating, and nightlife. From the White House to the National Gallery of Art, D.C. is a place that's both intimate and grand, a place any traveler should definitely visit. Number 1. New York City, the city that never sleeps. This classic destination is kind of like the heart of the United States, providing a vibe, culture, and attractions you just can't find anywhere else. Begin your journey in the heart of Times Square, where the action and lights are at their strongest. Enjoy the stunning views of the Statue of Liberty on a ferry tour, or stop by historic Ellis Island to follow in the footsteps of the millions of immigrants who made America. If you want to relax a little, go for a stroll in the Green Haven of Central Park, this enormous oasis smack in the middle of the city. And if you're an art lover, you'll adore the incredible museums like the Metropolitan Museum of Art and MoMA. If you're interested in shopping, Fifth Avenue has all you'll ever need with its upscale boutiques and flagship stores. And no trip to NYC would be complete without a look at a Broadway show in the theater district. Soak up the city's trendy neighborhoods, such as the cultural hubs of Harlem and Chinatown, then chill out to trendy Soho and Williamsburg in Brooklyn. And for real, don't even get me started on the incredible food culture, from traditional New York-style pizza to gourmet Michelin-starred eateries. Finish off your trip by taking in the views at the Empire State Building or One World Observatory. The breathtaking skyline will completely remind you why everyone talks about New York City being the best city in the world. New York City isn't somewhere to visit. It's a sensation, an icon, and a city that'll leave you breathless every time you return. And that's a wrap on our top 10 most beautiful cities to visit in the US in 2025. From the iconic streets of New York City to the beachy vibes of San Diego, there's definitely something for everyone. These cities are rich in history, culture, and all those cool moments that make traveling so special. So, what's on your bucket list? Perhaps you've already been to one of these destinations, or maybe you're about to plan your next trip. I'd love to hear from you. Share a comment below and let me know which city you're most excited to see. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to more travel content, and share with a friend who could use a little motivation for their next adventure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.